and of course our permanent guest host, Bella, because this is just where she want to be all her life. All right. So, ladies, last time we left off, we left off in a good spot. Every time we leave off, we're probably in a really good spot. We try to make this as organic as possible, and just be real and who we are, and us as exennials, millennials, all that type of thing. But just give you our real honest opinion about what's going on and different topics that we have and people that send us topics just to talk about and get our perspective on it. So that's basically what we do. But we write it all down because sometimes our memory don't be memorizing things where it needs to because we got a lot on our plate. And that's why we do that. We pick the topics, But if y'all have topics, feel free to bring them. Send them to our DM. Comment. You can send them comment, but if you want it anonymous, we ain't gonna never tell you who sold us and whatever. Put it in our DMs. That's okay to be in our. You can jump in our DMs on that. Jump in our DMs. All right.
We don't bite.
We don't
bite.
No. I got some teeth that gotta get removed, so I know I ain't biting.
All right. So I think it's
me
on you.
This one look open already. Okay. How to identify with the new you, whether y'all somebody spell weather like the word, like the weather.
Don't do that.
But you knew what it meant. But you really put it out there like. But she put it out there. So the weather is cool and balmy right now. All right.
I identify with the new you, whether it's hot. I'm hot. All right. Wow. How to identify with the new you, whether emotional, physical, or emotional, medical. How to identify with the new me. I guess a new me started developing, I would say, over the last 10 years. And how do I identify with that? I lean into it. I'm very, very emotional, intelligent. I lean into my emotions heavily. I think it's very important to feel yourself and feel situations and feel your way through it. What else? Medically, I don't have any medical issues, right? Let me think. How do I deal with myself? Okay, so I'm a pretty decent eater. But that's consciously, that's not subconsciously. I make a conscious effort to eat fruit more than what I used to, or to drink a lot of water more than what I used to. I pride myself on staying within a certain weight range for me. That's all, Emotionally, like I said, I really, really lean into my feelings. I don't let anybody deter how I'm feeling, because how I feel is how I feel. What I said is what I said. I am open to listening to other people's point of view, but my point of view ultimately is how I feel internally, and that's where I ride.
Bangs Gavel.
Bang.
Let me say.
The fucking weather is
killing me. First of all, I just want to disclose that, those of us who be writing these, things, whatever, sometimes we be tired and we just be writing them down just to get it down because we got 50 other million things. And I never said I was an English major. Never said. So, yes, I spelled it wrong, but she understood. She understood what it was. Understood. Whether or not hot or cold or this or that, okay? I know the meaning.
How do I identify with the new me? So new me established about 6 years ago. So that's when I became a different person emotionally, a little bit physically as well, because that type of emotion and grief can put a strain on you physically. But over the last 6 years, I have grown to, I've always been aware of what's been going on with me. I must say that. I've always been one to know, I can tell myself that I'm spiraling. I am able to tell and identify yep, you're spiraling. If you don't get ahead of this, you about to go down. You're about to go down if you don't get ahead of it. And even when I was in therapy and stuff, they would tell me, you're very much in tune with, you don't lie to yourself. I don't lie to myself. I don't lie to myself. And I know when I need help or when I need to take a step back or things like that. Sometimes I try to self-help myself more, but that's just, I don't know, I just think that's just who I am. Yeah, as a person. I physically, I have lost some weight, I've gained some weight. I've lost some weight. Now I'm back to like getting back into losing the weight again. But I'm glad because I seen a picture of me from 2 years ago and I was like, but I'm not dear. I'm not dear no more. I'm not dear no more. So yes, I'm proud of myself on that. But just medically, I do well. You know, I have no issues. I go to the doctor every year, get a physical, make sure everything is up and up with me. All the stuff after you hit 40 that you got to start doing. Like I had one doctor let me know. He was like, I hadn't seen you in like 3 years. And I was like, the freak you talking about? I just heard 8 months ago. Your kids. You bring your kids. You hear all the time for your kids. Your kids is up on their shots. Your kids are up on their wellness check. Your kids are, but I don't see you. I haven't seen you and checked up on you and how you were doing. I'm like, and it made me think about that. And I'm like, all right, like the kids is good, but I'm not good. Who gonna make sure they good if I'm not good?
Right.
You gotta take care of
I gotta take care of myself.
Yes.
So I have been making sure, like, okay, so I'm glad to see, like, no, you know, because I have illnesses on both sides of my family. So with high blood pressure and diabetes and stuff. So luckily, everything's still been going good. And I'm trying to be that person who's not in her 40s taking medication, which I'm so glad that I'm not. You know, any meds that I have is just to better myself, vitamins and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But not the fact, because I see it in my parents, you know, and I'm just like trying to be a lesson and trying to learn from that. Like, I don't want to have to take all these every day, you know. So I think I'm in tune with myself a lot. I love learning new things about myself. Mm-hmm. Which over the years, I have learned some things about myself in a whole different aspect, about the things I like and I don't like, and about like, you're a little freakier than you do it. All right. So, yeah. It's her freaking.
So we might need to go back to that tape session. Posting the tape. All right.
How to identify with the new you, whether emotional, physical, emotional, medical. So I have been dealing with some serious medical issues since 2018, where I never thought in a million years I would have to deal with. I was the fitness person.
Facts.
Yes. I'm at the gym all day
Holding
long.
the ice because there's too many calories.
Yes. She did this to me at Fridays. I asked for some water and she told the waitress to hold the ice because it was too many calories. Not funny. Okay. But
ice though.
I was the one, meal prepping, like very strict on what I ate, working out all the time. And you know, what you can't do is out exercise genetics. Genetics never fails. Mm-hmm. And I drew the fucking short straw. It was like a cascade of things, like real serious health shit that I'm still going through, you know, and then, you know, emotional wise, like going through a divorce, which is fucked up in its own right. And, you know, also trying to finish my education as a nurse anesthetist. This is where all this shit is going on then. And then having to grapple with the fact that, you know, I had to have brain surgery, especially as a black woman. You know, we put a lot of effort into our hair. Mm-hmm. We don't want nobody shaving the shit off. Right. To the point where my neurosurgeon actually called my mom and asked if he should shave the hair because I was freaking out. So, what? How much? Wait, no. And my mom in the background, my dad, are going through it because I had brain surgery. I didn't worry about my brain. I'm like, no, I need you to show. How much? No. So you got it. Like, so can we go navigate this way? Yeah.
Everybody else worried about you being alive. She's like, wait, pause. I'm like, bitch, I can give you a weave. Okay? I can stitch a weave on it. Like that. No. Like, how was it? I was like, you don't sit your simple ass down and let them start. Like, no. Like, I'll be dead, but these edges gonna be there. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not about to have me out here looking crazy. No. But, you know, I have since, you know, there are some differences that I see in myself. Nobody else may see them, but I notice it. But the bottom line is that you know, God's grace, I'm still here and I am still me. And there is someone that is very near and dear to me that just 3 weeks before it happened to me, it happened to him. And he is in not the best condition. And I was able to still live a life and be me and continue to do my career, which first of all, I could have just not been here.
Right.
But on top of it, if I was, it's like deficits, like bad deficits where I can't do my job, I can't drive, I can't do anything. So I am so blessed, and whenever I start to get down and think about it, I just have to praise God. And, you know, also emotionally losing my father, that took me out for me more than any brain surgeries. Like I have 6 brain surgeries if I could have my dad back. You know, and that's just 3 years ago my dad died, but I still am grieving very heavily. And, you know, I feel like a piece of me died with him, but he would want me, everything he worked hard for to make me into the person I am today. He would be so upset if I just laid down and just gave up.
He'll step up them goddamn
Yes,
little high steps and fuck you up. That's the time your mom be like, well, Steve, he'd snatch the umbrella from your mom and be like, get your ass over.
Yes,
Right.
keep it going. So, you know, you just gotta power through, because this is life. And life, you know, you can't dodge it. It don't matter. You can do the right thing, and then shit happens that you can't. And you know, one of the things that I posted right before I went to anesthesia school was in search of perfection. What I should have been saying was, I just need a little more grace. Yes, a little more grace, because there is no thing as perfection. I'm working out, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm the good girl, I don't do that. That shit ain't mattering then.
So you're just leaning in. And taking it day by day from what I'm hearing.
Day by day. That's all you can do. With everything. Family, children, husband, marriage, career. You just got to take it day by day, because nothing goes as smoothly as you think. And no matter what you do, some shit always happens, because it's life. So that's how I'm dealing with it.
You don't need to read the question.
Don't do that.
Weather.
I'm sorry.
It was a moment. And I saw the opportunity.
Today's current weather is hot on Ebony's ass. That's today's current weather, because I'm sorry if I was trying to get these slips done on these little ass slips so we, all right, you know, because I take my glasses off weather. All right, but you understood. You understood the context. You understood the context. It's nice. Okay, but they hot on Ebony's ass. That's what it is. Goddamn weather. You know what I meant. I know what the meaning is. This or that. Not the weather and the temperature.
We got
This
you.
refreshing spots. Identify. Weather. Say weather. But emotional, physical, and mental all spelled right. And identify. All right? All of them bigger than 3-letter words. Anyway, anywho. I woke up at 40. I don't know. I guess life just started hitting, and I woke up and was like, I'm going to start doing a little bit more me, rather than always thinking about everybody else and put me on the back burner. The older I get, and I guess, you know, this girl over here on my left shoulder, Perry, menopause, she's really having me reevaluate some things in my life. And it has been an ongoing thing medically, and leaning in and learning the new me, hormonally and all of these other things. But I don't think that I'm a new me. I'm just standing up for me.
Sure.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I love that.
I'm gonna say I'm just not gonna just be the okay, all right, just like the peacemaker anymore. Go with the flow all the time. I feel like the new me that the boundary me.
Sure.
I feel like I'm setting boundaries, and I'm saying 10 toes down on them. It hurt hard, because people are used to me allowing them to treat me a certain way, but me being okay with it.
Right.
And we've talked about this in previous shows where I am always afraid of not neglect, but people leaving, abandonment issues. And that's why I'm like, okay, let's make it right. How we make it right? How we make it right? But it got to a point where I was trying to make some shit right, and then people was still like, and I'm like, no, but you're not listening. And I showed them every which way from A to Z, flipped over in Spanish and the English version, and they wasn't understanding the Espanol or the English. So I was like, okay, and I had enough. I had enough. So I feel like right now I'm leaning into, and also because of the way I've always been, it has affected me medically. To the point where I've had ER visits. People, they thought I was having a stroke. And it's not even on my weight type time, because my doctor's like, all right, as long as you stay within here, you're good. It's more so the stress and me taking on other people's stress. And I'm like, my plate is full. So Ebony is learning how to, I'm gonna have my portion control, because it's all I can have.
Yes.
So that's more so what I've been doing as far as learning how to identify with me, is identifying that Ebony, protects yourself. Because even though you have people around you, all around me, I got protectors everywhere. I'm trying to tell you. Before I swing, 3-4 hands are hitting you. I'm trying to tell you. But I have to learn how to be there for me.
Yes.
In the case where I can't make that phone call. So that's where I am on my journey of leaning into standing up for me. And because if I can't stand up for me, I can't be here for my babies.
Right.
And that is, I have 6 kids. I have my younger brother and sister who I raised, so I gotta be here for them, because I'm what they got. And my own children.
You're a blessing.
My 4, so I'm like, okay, I can't give what I ain't got to them.
Right.
But I'm also being a little selfish these days. Like, no, I need this for me, because y'all gonna just be stupid and do y'all kid, teenager, young adult stuff.
Yes.
And I'm gonna just look at you like Big Trees look at me like, yeah, okay. Listen, and they will learn, because we all did.
Yeah, we all
You
go
know,
through it.
hard head make us all fast. So I'm trying to have us all fast. So I'm kind of
Listen
like, you know, but
This is for the ones who know they shine different. Built different, no plan, straight up real.
Let's go. I wake before the sun, heart pumping double time. Every drop of sweat says I'm destined. Not a crime, I'm built different. Quiet storm with a loud roar.